Hi guys, so today I have some fun, sweet new sets to share with you from Spellbinders. They did send these items free of charge for my review, and of course all opinions are my own. And any links in the description box would be affiliate links, which means I would make a small commission if you were to purchase items to those links. So I had gotten a little ahead of myself. I had shown some of these items before. It's from the Love You More collection, but they didn't launch them until a few weeks ago, so I'm gonna try them out again just to refresh your memory. And I had used the sentiments anyhow. I hadn't used the little decorations that go on the open house door or the always welcome door you might have from one of the card kits from last year. So real quick, again from Love You More collection, these are the sentiments. It has the words Love You More, and I had used these previously. They have the little background, and then they have a nice die that does the thinner words themselves. And let me measure these for you so you have a good idea. They're a nice size. So like this word more is almost 2 3/4 inches, and the Love and You are, you know, right in that same kind of sizing. What's really sweet is the Open House Valentine, which is this set here, again from the Love You More collection. And what this does is it pairs up again with your doors. So I did bring out Open House Door to just show you what the Open House Door has with it, but we are going to use the door with maybe the little overhang there. And this one comes with its own little mat, so if you don't have that, or let's say, I'm not sure if the Always Welcome had the mat. I feel like it did, but or maybe it had stairs. I don't quite recall right now. But this one, you know, does have its little mailbox or the little slot for your mail and things. So we are probably going to use that today because in this set, the one from today, it has the cute little garlands. Of course, you can decorate your door with a couple different types. Put this on anything really, super cute. And then they have the die that cuts just the hearts, so you can cut a ton of hearts at once and then just layer them on here if you would like. We have the little doorway or that with the mat, or however you want to look at it. But or the step with the XOXO that you can inlay in there. You don't have to, you can just leave it blank. Or the Love You also inserts there. We have little arrows that are cut in half so that you can place them behind these guys if you want, or place them in one of these little hearts, however you want to use it. And then there's a tiny, tiny little heart, and that tiny little heart goes with this little die. And this one cuts you like a little envelope, so it just looks like a little envelope. Really cute. You have your rectangle and the little triangle that fits on top of that. You can put your little heart on there to seal it up. Really adorable. And then we have this like half split heart. So we have the background part that's very doily looking. And then we have the inlay or just the background, however it is that you want to play with these. So we have those pieces. And so there's one for each side of like this doorway. So like put it in here instead of whatever is going on here with the little windows. Or I guess you could pair them up, but I think this is going to cover that up mostly. So yeah. So I'll probably leave this one just the door like this. So what I'm going to do is grab some papers and we'll get started. Okay guys, so from the original open house door, I'm going to use the door, I'm going to use the little mail slot, and then this little guy gives you like an accent piece to this piece if you want to use it on the stairs. It just gives you a different color, so I'll probably use that too. I just kept it out. Let's do XOXO. I'll put this over here. And we're not going to do the garland quite yet, so I'll put those to the side. So I have some pieces of paper here. For a standard A2 size card, I have this mat cut down to 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, and it'll sit right on there. It's a pretty paper. And I think what I'll do is I'll take my door, and I'm going to run it through this piece of pearlescent. I know it's hard to tell. This is white, and this one's like a creamy pearlescent color. And run it through, just making sure if I need to emboss it that I'll do that, just to get all the detail from that onto here. And then we have a couple of things. Well, let me cut this down. So a few things I need to plan for. So we have that guy. And then for my little heart themselves, these guys, I have this scrap of red paper. I'm going to cut those guys out. So we have those. I'll probably also run this through so I can get my little red heart. I might do it in gold also to get these arrows. I'm not sure if I'm going to use the arrows yet, but either way, I'm going to run that guy through there. For these pieces, I am going to mat them just the way they are with the inlay, just like this. So again, when you do your inlays, you want to tape those together so they do not move. Actually, I can use even smaller scrap of gold paper that I have over here. I'm just going to place that on there and tape those down so they don't move, and run it through my die cutting machine, and just like that. I'll try to center it as well as I can before I tape them. A little higher up, like right there. Do the same thing with this one. So we'll get that in gold. I also want my little accent pieces in gold, so it's the little door, the mail slot, sorry, and then my little doorknob, so I'll run that through too. For my white paper, I'm just going to cut my little envelope, maybe a couple of them, I don't know, probably one, but maybe I'll do a few, we'll see. And then for the door mat area, I think what I'm going to do is run this completely through just like this from the red paper, so that when I do the inlay, the red lettering will be showing through here. So red, and then I think I'm going to run it through my white paper just like this, again taped together so they don't move. And then from this little strip, I'm going to run it through the beige paper. Actually, I can run it through here if I wanted. So just to get that little beige accent, it's just a little different from the white, okay? And when I'll have those pieces, I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I have a few pieces. I did go ahead and just add that onto my card front, just glue it down. We have our little door, some of the other pieces here. Let me pop these guys out. And I don't know that I'll need the arrow, but I have the pieces there. This guy, and our little, oh, so pretty. Oh, I don't want to be delicate with this one. So I'll get the other one out too, and it looks like I might have to, oh wow, look at that. So let me pop the other little guy out, also in just a second, but what I'm going to do right now is go ahead and just glue these guys together. So we have this little piece, and I didn't bring the little topper of the door, but if you want to do that, obviously that's just another extra detail. But I think for my A2 size card, since it's kind of a short card, I'm just going to leave it off. So there's the white piece, so the XOXO is showing through, and then that little detail of this little pearlescent. I know it's hard to see probably, especially on this camera right now, but it's just slightly different color than what we got going on here. So it's just a little added detail there, as you can see, hopefully. Let me clean out this other one and I'll be right back. So we have our door, that little bit, this guy, and then on these I'm just going to attach that. Just glue these guys on. So pretty. Oh, come on, buddy. I always tell myself to store my bottles upside down like this so that the glue's ready to come out, and then I don't. So I'll do the same thing for the other side. Put that guy on there. We have our little door, little mail slot. So cute because it does open up a little bit, so we're going to tuck our little envelope in there. And speaking of our envelope, here it is. And then we have this piece. Oh my gosh. And then the little heart. And what I'm going to do is just put some glue on this bit. Pop it down here. And I'm just going to put a little glue here instead of putting it on the heart. Just a little dot of glue. And bring our little heart over. Pop it on there. Oh my gosh. You have the cutest little love letter there. Okay, I'm gonna let that set up and I'll do this other one and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, you know, I changed my mind. I went ahead and cut the piece of the top of the door again that comes from the original open house set. Just a little gold because I put it on here. I can see that we do have some space, so we can definitely put this on here if we wanted to, wherever it is that you want to put it on the door. And I think I'm going to stick this down here, and then we have the little garlands, which is going to be super cute. So I'm going to go ahead and just glue this guy down. And, you know, whatever dimensional you want. Do you want this dimensional? Do you want the door flat, the door dimensional, the little thing? However you want to play with that. I think I'm going to... Let me see what this looks like. Twice, keep it all flat. And then the little garlands. That's probably what I'll do. So I'm just going to stick this guy down. Also... So cute. And then we have these little guys. They're going to go on here. Oh my gosh. Adorable. I was gonna say, where's my little, there we go. And I'm just gonna stick these guys down also. Kind of just looking at the doorway and seeing where that would be best. Sorry about the white, the pearlescent background really washes out my image here on the camera. Something like that. Oh, so cute. And then we have this little guy. And I'm gonna kind of push this open just so I can put glue only where I want it, which is basically here and here and at the very top, so that the little flap stays kind of open. We'll pop this guy down here. Oh my gosh. And then, you know, do you like your door handle to be on the left or on the right? Wherever it is you want to put it, I'm going to put it over here today. The little doorknob. Oopsie. There. And this little guy, hopefully he's set up. Put a little glue on the back of him. And pop that open a little bit. I don't know if it's popped open enough. Holding that down. I'm gonna let the glue set up a little bit because I feel like if I pop it open, it's just gonna come away. So I'm gonna wait just a little bit. That glue, this craft glue, doesn't dry very fast, so I will come back for that. And then we're gonna add this little guy up here. Again, also you can do dimensionals. I'm just going to make the little swag be a little more dimensional, so I'm just gonna wait for that to be the dimension. So cute. Okay. And so in the meantime, while this sets up just a little bit, I'm going to run these guys through. I'm trying to think if I want to do like gold or red and bring in some, you know what, maybe I'll just do white on both of these little swags. And then these guys, I'll run it through some red and maybe through some gold. Okay, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I already cut those little pieces. I'm just opening that up just a little bit so I can get this little guy in here. Oh my gosh, how cute. I do need to pop it up though a little bit. Sorry if I'm out of frame or whatever. I'm just kind of concentrating on what I'm doing. How adorable is that? Oh my gosh. And so then I have these little guys. Second one, there he goes. There he goes. And then I have some little hearts that just stayed put. So what I'm gonna do is just put a little glue here and there. And get these guys going. So I am going to go red, gold, red, gold. But, you know, if you want to mix it up, obviously, with different colors or just make it fun, I'm going to go in order, and I'll do the same thing for this little guy. Okay, I think I'm going to do something like this. I just position those just to know if I was doing red, gold, or how I wanted to do it. But, and, you know, you can have these connect. It's, you know, whatever it is that you want to do, but I'm going to have mine going in here and this one over here. In the very center one, I'm going to pop a little bit of dimensional adhesive on the back. So even though these are small pieces already, I'm going to cut like this and then like that. And I think that should be small enough to go right behind like one of the center hearts, like this little guy. A little bit bigger than I want, so let's put it this way. I'm not pushing it down, I'm just auditioning. Still a little bigger than I like. Oopsie. Like that. Yeah, that's good. And then I'll do the same thing behind this one, and I'll be right back. So I'm just going to take off the little backing. And on the very last parts here, I'm just going to put a little glue. So a little here. And a little here. And I'll just put these guys down before I really squeeze it. That looks good about there. There's that, and then I'll hold these just so it gives it a little dimension in the center, and then these guys are going to be held down, okay? I'll be right back. I'll do the same thing on this side. Okay, so there's my sweet little card, little dimension on there, beautiful colors, so sweet. So thank you so much, Spellbinders, for sending these items for review. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll have some images coming up, and I'll have the links in the description box. And I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye now.